Hello everybody, welcome. I'm your host DK10. We're back here for the Goodwood Festival of Speed, as you like to call it, hosted by the DSC. And it was a good crack last week. What the Mini Cooper S65 looked absolutely mental last week. Gotta say, really enjoyed it. Got a couple of new drivers in as well this week. Meaning Lap 8 and Shadow Stalker as well, the legend. I met him at Next Gen, raced in with him in the trophies. Absolutely legendary drivers, a Shadow Stalker. DBS, fantastic. Nice to have him racing with us as well. Nice to have him racing with us indeed. Hopefully we'll get a few more from across the pond, would be nice. But a couple of minutes before qualifying kicks off. I think we've got about 6 or 7 minutes, got about 6 minutes. There's a table from last week. RCMB 2 took a win, and I mean only just took a win from Old Crawler last week. Took 20 points in race 1, 18 in race 2, finishing second. Well, you can't get no better than that on the opening in that little mini one. It was phenomenal. So he's leading the way on 38 points. DMK Aldo's a lobby host. He got third place and a win in race 2. That gives him 36 points. Old Crawler second in race 1, and then third in race 2. They finished on 32 points. Gioino is double battle. They got 12 points in each race, got 28 points. Then got TFG Joyce had a couple of excursions in race 1, but made up for in race 2, taking 16 points in race 2, leading 26 points. We've got DMK Chalky 12, had some pedal issues as well. Ended up with a double battle, 12 points as well, giving him 24 points. And as you can see, let's get rid of that. We've got a couple of new drivers in. Who have we got? Let's go through. So as we say, we've got Shadow Stalker, new to the league. Only missed one race, did miss the minis. The way this format works, we're here at Goodwood, the festival, as we do. And we're running the same track for 6 weeks, but 6 different cars. Last week we were running minis. It's a turn of the Group 4s. So we got a little excursion there. Shadow Stalker. And then... yeah, we've just changed cars every week. We've got Group 3 coming up, we've got the muscle car, we've got the little Beetle as well coming up as well. I think the Beetle is the last race, which will be good. We've got the, what was the car? I don't know if it's the Camaro 710. It's a muscle car anyway, it will look good. But the festival is like that, isn't it? You bring all different cars, every company will bring a different car, old school and all that, and that's what we're doing. We're doing it on GT7, so why not? DLG Joyce as well. Got a little bit of lag there, but never mind. Hopefully that GT7 fine. Then we've got Chalk. We'll be hoping for a better one in the Listerine machine. Meaning Lap 8 is a new driver as well for this league. So we'll see how he gets on. Looks pretty sharp, to be fair. Looks pretty quick. Aldo, your lobby host, these are in the pits. Got Big Frank, Old Crawler. Had a cracking race last week. He was really good last week. And Shadow Stalker was taking the rest. And then we've got Old Crawler's daughter, the paddle shifter here as well. Not doing too bad. Also, these two also racing in the touring cars. Team Audit as well. I do believe Shadow Stalker is taking on the NSX in the touring cars. That we shall see. Touring cars on Sundays. We've got comms and tables coming up for those as well. Talking about leagues, we have got the Toyota GR86s. They are going on our retro night. They're back on GT Sport. They open Dragon Trail Gardens tomorrow night. If I get time, I'll do replay comms for that as well. And then continuing the retro theme, the retro night, we're back on GT Sport again on Wednesday night for the RSR League. Looking forward to that. We've also got, and I mean my amateur hour of iRacing comms. If you didn't see it, I know some people have seen it. The cars are pretty loud, weren't they? Obviously, the way I've got it set up for this, it seems to work alright. I don't know. But if it sounds alright, let me know. If not, I'll adjust it if I can. But yeah, I've got to tweak the iRacing. I have to drag it off one file on my other PC, put it on a stick, insert it back into iRacing on this PC that I'm doing the live stream on. That way I can do it. It's very weird. But who's setting the trend right now? RCMBE2 is setting the trend on a 1:14.988. And that gives him 2 tenths over DMP 12, who's got 1.9 over Joyce right now, and then another 1.9 to Meaning Lap 8. But we shall see. Practice is one thing, qualifying is another, and the race after that is another as well. We've got 2 shadows, we've got glasses for that. Don't know what's going on there. Got a bit of shape shifting going on. But this is run on racing soft tyres only. We're going to run this event again, but we will tweak it just a little bit with the tyre compounds. Might introduce probably a ×3 fuel just to get the cars, make them a little bit lighter and quicker as they go along. Then we'll change all the 6 cars again. We'll bring on some new ones, probably some concepts and things like that. Would be good. The lads enjoyed the minis that much, the 65 ones. They wanted to do another league, but on Indy tracks only, because it's not a powerful car. So like Suzuka East, Brands Indy, Tsukuba, a couple of tracks like that would be good. We enjoyed it that much. It was really good. Let me turn that off without like that. We're just waiting on Mr. Jainio. He will be here in 2 minutes. So yeah, 2 minutes, and then we'll have another one on the grid, which will be good. It's filling up slowly but surely, but we're getting there, you know. New leagues. Oh, what's gone off here? Jainio is coming. Gotta wait. We have to wait. Oh, have you started quali? Jainio is on his way. And they're all out. RCMB got a lightning out the pit box, as you do, come around paddock and then through Ford Water. Catch you out in this corner can. It's quicker than you think, but not as quick as you think, if that makes any sense at all. The too slow, cause pile up. The too quick, you cause pile up, because you'll be piled up in the barrier. But actually, this got a few name changes going on now. RCMB8, as like I said last week, certainly grew into his own. Confidence has gone through the roof, as you do. Racing in here, racing with some of the lads like DDR Attalad, Aldo's a double champion, DDR Attalad, Jainio, multiple Premier League champions and FA Cup winners between them. Been absolutely phenomenal. That league was phenomenal. That's on the back burner as well. We will rebirth the Prem, we believe. I see someone getting a bit skirmish there. But like Meaning Lap 8. Oh yeah, has eclipsed the wall on the way through. Jainio has joined quali. I don't know if this is open quali. Not quite sure what that is. These aren't the flying laps. I'm looking a bit skirmish. Meaning Lap 8, second as we speak. Being trapped by the truck, we will get a good bit of slipstream as Meaning Lap 8 runs wide, not do his tyres any good at all. That was a 1:17.089. We did see a 1:14, I believe, from RCMB. So we'll see. That's not going to do him any favours at all. Completely off circuit. That will slow him down as well. Yep, there you go. Quali restart. That might do a few boys some favours after they've had a few messy laps. Yeah, we've got to restart the qualifying just to get Jainio in. Just waiting on the one. It'll be good. Get everybody in at least. As our crawler comes through with 1:17.5. RCMB. Good actually across the line. too quickly. Nope. Just wait for him to restart. Then we'll go again. If you, I'll get it out of the way now while they're resetting up the lobby. If you do enjoy the stream, please hit that like. If you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did. Show the boys some love. If you want to join any of the leagues, head over to DK10 Sim Community Gaming on Facebook. Get over there, like the page, join the page. Oh, where's Paddle Shifter gone? Oh yeah, they've all got back out and come back in, yeah. That's the way. Just press that red X and then rejoin. Yeah, head over, like the page, follow the page. Yo, my JLO9 is in the chat. We have just come off iRacing together. We did the 458 Ferraris around Willow Springs. Gotta say, I was absolutely devastated. I thought I had a fantastically clean race. Went from 17th to 6th. No, no, but that was my little one. Just coming to say goodbye. Good night. Who's watching? Mr. Martin JLO9 was watching. You know mine. You know mine. He's gone daft, Mark. He's gone weird. Yeah. Now I've lost all concentration. I didn't know what I was saying. Yeah, we was on an absolutely fantastic race. Went from 17th to 6th, and I thought it was clean. I thought the race was clean, but apparently I got a ×1 from somewhere. From somewhere, don't know where it came from. Baffled myself. Yeah, absolutely baffled me. Yeah. In the race before that, I went up to 5th and got punted at Budweiser. I was fuming about that. So yeah, wasn't best impressed. But shall see. Yep, Aldo, you have to exit as well, bud. Everybody else has gone out. I'll go my own time. Thank you very much. Got on here, madman. Let's go. The host is. Oh, what's he done? He only had to back out. I didn't have to leave. Oh, what a numpty. Silly boy, nice though. Now we gotta go. See where he is. Ooh, ZFS RBG is running Retro Racing Cup around Dragon Trail Gardens. There's a German race on like DDR. Okay. Spot finder Sean. Update list. So get my violin out or something. That's just while we wait. Have a little musical interlude as you do. We'll be right back after this break. Thank you. That is the 9 o'clock brew. Hey, we've missed these 9 o'clock brews, haven't we, chaps? Get the 9 o'clock brewing. Here we go. We're back in the room. Here's a number. I think you just press Reddit. I don't know with GT7, to be honest. I ain't hosted on here. The boys do all the hosting. Don't normally do live comms either, but we all know. We all know. Everybody get in there. They all come fluttering in. Should go straight into quali. That is the IDTT, the Castrol IDTT replica that we did for the touring cars from Toka 1. So yeah, little father-daughter combo there. Look at them. Really cool. Try to keep them pretty simple deliveries, you know, because it is Goodwood after all. So McLaren sporting their different coloured liveries. We will advertise the cars for them if they want to claim any rights over them. Can do. We need to bring up all the info. So I think we're all out again. chalk obviously gargles with Listerine. I hope it does. Brought in the Listerine machine. We want to see some of the DSC boys racing on a Wednesday night. We want to head over to JP Broadcasting on YouTube as well, where they're in the GT4s. We're at Zolder this week. Apparently they're doing 130s right now, I'm doing 137. So yeah, you see about that. That's on our racing as well. Fantastic commentator, absolutely brilliant. That's Mr. Elliot just setting up the chat for the group. Nice to have a chat in the group. Banter's always cracking in here, as is the racing as well. A little excursion for the chalk, managed it well. Went through to paddock, closely followed by RCMB. Runs a little wide again, there with the chalk on the exit. We shall see. RCMB will get a good slip as well. Right on his back door already. Literally. Chalk's trying to hang it out. He's gone off into the bread bin. RCMB, we've got, thank you very much. Got to slip round the corner, and look where he goes. Up towards St Mary's now for RCMB. Auto shift up, and Aldo's still in the pits. Where is? Oh, he's not on the listing yet, so walk off again there. No, got lobby reset, that's right. We're going qualifying. Eventually, we're going qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. As the names sort themselves out. Flutter out onto the paddock. Around the forward water. If Chalk can keep it on the circuit, he will give you the first one across the line. But there's got Genio not too far behind him either. And that is RCMBE showing us how you drift up towards St Mary's. Saying hello to his fans, a select few. Paddock shift will survive that one on the way through. And his tyres will be pretty dirty. Might want to get them weaved up. Get all that dirt off the tyres. I'm expecting this to be pretty close, to be honest. This racing should be pretty close. So all of these drivers are very evenly matched for pace, up and down the table. So it should be really good. No fuel wear, no tyre wear, just all out flat out racing at Goodwood. It'll be phenomenal. Chalk then over the line, start flying lap, as will be Jahinio as well in second place at the moment. Jahinio in lap 8 is in third. Got a little bit of fresh air front and rear. Aldo, multiple champion as well in Group 3s. DLG Joyce, the comedian in the group. Does Macro's laugh. Shadow Stalker, new to the group. Raced with him before, like I said, at Next Gen. All under the rear wing of Joyce there as well. Got a good run out there with Shadow Stalker DBS. Raced with him in the McGanns in Next Gen. Fantastic racing driver. We've got Big Frank as well. We know Big Frank. Big Frank's the man. Paddle shift up. Been with us a few times. Raced in some of our leagues as well. We're back again for the Goodwood and in the Top Touring Car League as well. Team Audi. RCMB races for Team Nissan GTR. I can't remember the fantastic drivers. We lost sight of them. So yeah, we shall see. Did 114 in practice. Cool. Not a bad outlap so far, 116.4 on his outlap. If you can keep it clean, heading up towards paddock. Get that exit right. Too wide, quite pretty spot on with the chalk. Probably half decent this one, should be 114 at least. Yeah, 114.9 for the chalk. What's Genio going to put in? That comes in at 115. Oh, 116 dead. Aldo comes in with a 116.4. Meaning lap 8 got on the cards. Shadow Stalker at 118.1. Old Crawler comes in with 119. Josie at 122. 120, 117, 129 was a flying lap from Union lap 8. Paddle Shifter coming across the line now, the 119.7. That was 2 seconds faster than the Joyce. RCMB was coming across the line. puts him up to third place on a 1:16.238. It is Chalk leading the way for pole position at the moment with 1:14.9. All to do for the boys behind second. There's a lot to have over Gino, to be honest. A second. Definitely. It's the Sparkle livered machine. I wondered where I'd seen this. A Club 100 machine. Nice. Very nice indeed. Run the Sparkle livered machine. That's for an event run by MRC. Cracking unit there as well. Not a bad unit. Half a second faster, gets that gap down to a Chalk by half a second. What has Aldo got? He has got a 1:15.6. RCMBE is in fourth place, still yet to come around. Still on a 1:16. The Iceman comes in with a 1:15. O'Crawler a 1:17 as well. They're going to track in RCMBE. Paddle shifter at 1:20. Oh, he clips the wall there on the exit down towards paddock. Not doing any favours. Meaning lap 8 at 1:20 dead. Wow, took 9 seconds off of 9.5 seconds off of that time before. Joyce down the back here on a 1:22.6. Go on, Joyce. We know the car's faster than that, son. RCMBE for company in fourth place at the moment is 1.2. It's not the fastest sector, but it's 1.2 quicker, and that should move him within. Well, he's going to be within second and third place right now with that. The old names I recognise here, yeah, from the GT days, yeah. Yes, Genio did say you've got a short shift of granny out of this car, yeah. Yeah, we know Shadow Stalker from Next Gen, don't we, bro? Yeah. From the the McGann days. Shadow Stalker comes in at 1:17 dead. O'Crawler over 1:16, moves him up into fifth place. Chalk still leading the way. Leading lap 8 comes in with a 1:17. Staying in seventh place. Paddle shifter at 1:18.7. RCMB goes sixth after just over half a second, moves him up to third place. This Mantle's third place from DMK Aldo. Chalk still leading the way, but not getting any quicker. He's losing second to 2 seconds a lap, and that gap down is now down to a tenth of a second. Virginia, we will be getting a whisper of slip. Getting quicker all the time is Jake. See? Oh, and he runs it a little wide there. Holds it well though. Holds it really well. 1:15.1 is his fastest so far, heading down the paddock. Chalk's run wide as well. Pulls to the side. Great driving. What's it going to be? Yeah, that off cost him. That off cost him. RCMBE. DMK Aldo. Won't be the next. Will be the next. They'll just start. Oh, a little bit of side by side there. Is meaning lap 8 coming over off second again. That's a 1:17 dead. O'Crawler currently sitting on fifth in a 1:17.25. RCMB a 1:15.4. Shadow Stalker is in the pits. Paddle shifter in 8th. Joyce is back down here in 9th place. 1:18.8 for the Joyce so far. Yeah, pushing just a little bit hard. Snap oversteer and off into the tyre wall he went. No damage on in this race. No damage at all. But it's still the Chalk leading the way by 10th. Maybe this is going to get tight. Less than half a second separates the top 4. Half a second. Was Jay got in the bag. Go Jay, let's go. It's a slower lap already. It's 1:22, 1:26. RCMBE. 2 minutes of qualifying left. On crawl up comes in 1:16. Still in 5th place for Big Frank. Just half a second off DMK Aldo. Sitting in 4th, got dismantled by RCMBE, equals away 115.1. Battle Shifter 117.9. Gap between these two has grown just a little bit, so I think Jay's had another offing somewhere. We shall see. He starts another lap. Battle Shifter just going through St Mary's down towards Levant. Stalker's still in the pits. I think he's done enough. 7th place at least. He's got just under a second. Rocky 12 is in with another 114.7. Cements his pole position as it stands right now, with less than a minute left to go. Meaning lap 8. Not doing too bad on a debut. 117 dead. This looks like a faster lap. And it is a faster lap, a 116.4. Doesn't move it from 6, but brings it within 2 thousandths of a second to Big Frank. That's a fantastic lap. Big Frank still 8 tenths off Aldo. Aldo's 4 tenths to RCMBE, who's got it wrong somewhere in the Puma machine. Genio off as well. I think that's all he wrote for qualifying for these. Yeah, he did, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, but then when Jack commentated on Shadow Stalker. Yeah, like you said, he was saying all nice things about him all the time, and like how much he'd improved as a racing driver from back when he first started. And then they'd always have an offer something there, didn't he? Yeah, like he was voodooed him. Every time we went to him, it was like Shadow Stalker would have a moment and go off or something. Yeah. But no, he's a fantastically clean driver, yeah. So, as it says, Chalk 12's on pole. Final lap for Genio. He's not going to take pole, currently sits in 2nd place. RCMBE on his final lap as well. See what he's got in the bag. We don't know if it's a faster lap, but he'll be getting a bit of slip off the Rejoice. 4 tenths down at the moment. Pole. Nah, he's 7 seconds down. It's not going to work. Aldo's finished his lap. O'Caller as well. In lap 8. Shadow Stalker's in the pits. Paddle Shifter. 118. Oh, Rejoice is the only one. Moves up to 7th place with a 116.9. Done. This should be very interesting indeed. 20 minutes of McLaren action. It's Chalky 12. Takes pole on the night. As one slurps one's tea. Minutes, and then we have a full reverse grid. Shadow Stalker will start 8th. He's still in the pits, right? Probably out of the pits, right? Is he out of the pits? Yeah, he's out of the pits. He'll start 9th. 3 seconds off the lead. He was in the pits almost, so it is what it is. Oh, he's there. 8th. Oh, he's got a final lap in him. Oh, we missed that one, didn't we? We missed that. Yeah, there's some man jumping on GT. I think it's what lets it down, the lobby lag. Yeah, I know. It's been, yeah, but GT Sport was the same on it for a while. Just rounding Levant is Shadow Stalker on his last lap. He'll have to navigate a bit of traffic, I believe. But he'll push on nonetheless. Is he pushing on? No, that is it. That is it. So, Chalky 12 will take pole position for race 1. this should be pretty close. That's not a bad qualifying session, to be fair. Not a bad qualifying session at all. Good luck, everybody. Let's keep it clean. Go. Always clean it. We do have good clean races. Very rarely have to tell anyone off. Quick. The revs are up. We've got no lights, so we're going to wing it. I'll wait for that guy on the gantry there to wave his flag, Goodwood style. Just head down towards Boardwater. Well, no, Madrick. We're going Madrick first. Genio right under the rear wing. Already a DMK chalked up, as is RCMBE. Just on the rear corner there. Aldo taking a bit of grass. And that is somebody off. That is. Ooh, that's Big Frank. Was that Big Frank? Yeah, that's old Crawler down here. Didn't quite see what happened there. Just seen them coming together in the rear there. Not quite sure what that was about. But Big Frank has got flavour around there. He does like this circuit. Is the car? Oh, we've got more offings up here. That Shadow Stalker and the Joyce. Joyce, is that you again? Good job we got 20 minutes of this. Give him a chance to catch up. 17.7 now, off the lead. Brings him 5.5 seconds behind Big Frank, who's got it all to do as well. Cannonball. The Joyce. Same corner. Same day. Different car. The Minis last week. You don't like his 650S, there's the Joyce. Battle Shifter 6. Meaning lap 8 is in 5th. Aldo is in 4th. RCMB third. Genio second. Just 2 tenths off the back of Chalk. Chalk will have literally 19 minutes of peer pressure from Genio. I had this kind of pressure before and I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I used to practice relentlessly on GT Sport. As Genio looks for the move as well up the inside. That was brave. Anyway, St Mary's got that move done up the inside, round the outside of the exit of St Mary's, and then down to Levant with Chalk and paid a favour. A little bit later on, the brakes don't fancy. He's going to slip him down towards Woodcut. And RCMB is not too far behind either. But a bit of a slipstream train. Out there watching brief as it sits. A bit far back for a nosedive. Genio got a great run out of there, to be fair. They were deep on the corner as well, was Jay. So. Oh, wing mirror clip for RCMB. That's going to give Aldo a run on. There he is, right under his rear wing as well. Why don't you just bang your wing mirrors and let them fall off rather than just stopping you dead or pinging you about the circuit? Should do that. And RCMB's run wide and off the circuit as well. We joined pretty decent as well, to be fair. Just bringing meaning lap 8 onto the back of him in the slipstream as well. Having a look down the inside as we're heading up towards St Mary's as well. Let's see if she can do a Genio special. Oh, got the move done as well. Fantastic little bit of driving there from meaning lap 8. Fantastic indeed. RCMBE, that's 5th. Joyce, some 10 seconds off in 6th place and a little excursion. Bringing old Crawler within 3 seconds. Yep, 3 seconds. Paddle shifters in 8th. Shadow Stalker bringing that gap down in 10ths towards paddle shifter. Genio leading the way on lap 3. Chalk was a little deep on the grass there, kicking up a bit of mud. Gap's 1.2 seconds, 1:15.6 for the Chalk that lap. Fastest lap's currently held by Genio at 1:15.1. Can't remember for the life of me what car we will be running next Monday. I don't know if it is the Group 4 or the Muscle Car. It's one or the other. either way, he just gets faster and he gets heavier. Really good. Yeah, I know we're running the Group 3 Mustang because it's an advertisement for a V8 league that we're doing. Really good indeed. Aldo, 3 seconds off the back of chalk, 4.1 seconds off the lead. Going at a comfortable pace in the 116s. Not too bad. Any mistakes would be welcome for Aldo, they're saying, but he's in the podium position. But only got 2 seconds to mean in lap 8, who's matching him for pace in the 116s. RCMBE had that excursion with the 120, but he's in the 116s as well. If he can regather himself as he sets purple sector 3. 1, 2. Got to feel a bit of start finish line. Oh, meaning lap 8 got it wrong. RCMB wants to return the favour into the chicane. Not going to get it done. Oh, a bit of a coming together there. That was just unfortunate, shall we say. That was unfortunate. A little bit unlucky as well for RCMB. Got caught in that. Big Frank has got the Joyce not too far behind him. Invertible. Pretty laggy there, the Joyce. Is he mast dying, Joyce? Not by a new mast. Getting a bigger wheel. Got 5 seconds to paddle shifter. 14 now back to Shadow Stalker. Fancies a bit of lawn mowing. Yo, for the fans. Yeah, the fans loved it. Just on the entrance to paddock as well. Genio and Chalk setting the trend 4.4 seconds of gap now from Aldo. As Chalk goes a blink of an eye purple. I don't even know what number that is. Is it 4 milliseconds or something? 1 minute. I can't count. My brain don't work right now. There's the fastest lap, a 1:15 dead. 1:15.021 from a 1:15.10. Not much in there at all. And that gap's now down to a second. And the slip. That gap's up to 5 seconds over Aldo. And we've got the full reverse grid coming up after this race as well. RCMB is in 4th. Got meaning lap 8 back. After that little coming together, heading towards paddock. So this is where meaning lap 8 put the move on him into St Mary's. I don't think he'll want to give as much room back as did before, as meaning lap 8 runs wide. Well held. Well held. If she was on pad, exceptional. She's on the steering wheel, absolutely phenomenal. That was very well held indeed. Didn't lose too much time to Big Frank. He was in 6th place. 4 seconds over the Joyce. Battle Shifter in 8th. 24 seconds over Shadow Stalker at that excursion in the 118s. Nice, hopefully finds a groove. There you go, a second faster already. Not too bad. Anything can happen around Goodwood, it usually does. Genio's managing that gap. Gap's slowly creeping up, just over a second. These two have been in many fights to self. Prem in the group 4 events that we do as well. Spread of the field now is becoming a bit apparent. The closest fight we have is actually Chalk and Genio. It gets down to 0.8 of a second. Don't want to peak too early. Still got 12 minutes left to go. And that's Chalk purple again by 10th. That will sit him on a 1:14.9, I do believe. I would have thought so. Don't hit these wing mirrors and any of them barriers going through and down towards paddock. Am I right? A 1:14.907, but it's not the fastest lap. 1:14.8 by Genio is. In the Sparkle liveried machine. We pulled that gap back up to just over a second. No DRS on these cars. Should we win a second? Get a bit of DRS. Got the flash of the lights, and we've got a yellow flag at Who is that? That is Shadow Stalker off the circuit again. Goodwood's not being nice to him this evening. Be hoping for better in race 2, I would imagine. Not getting the feel, but we shall see. Just keep going, that's all you can do. Points are points at the end of the day. You get many points. In the second race of the season, so we've got 4 more left to go. Different cars every week. Keep going, plodding on. Only takes us a couple of drivers to have an incident myself. Push it a little too hard, run it too wide, lock a brake. Easily done. Genio on the chalk, closest to. Now back down paddock, you see there, Genio running wide as well. But a gap up to 1.3, which that would be wide, coming down 1.2. Goes a little bit faster as well. RCMBE with the fastest lap of 1:14.548. There's he been hiding some 14 seconds off the front too though. Coming down in temps. Certain parts of the circuit at least. We shall see. He's got 10 minutes bringing this gap down. Got 7 seconds over Aldo, who's in 4th place, meaning lap 8 is not, wow, coming down in temps as well. Tracking Aldo 1.6 seconds. Old Crawler's got the gap down to 3.1. LG Joyce has got his gap down to less than 10 seconds. Well, he did. Yep, well out. He's in 7th place. Battle Shifter, that gap's coming down 5.5, 5.2. Shadow Stalker's being blue flagged. 47 seconds off Battle Shifter right now. Has had a couple of excursions. There's love his fans to Shadow Stalker. That's a show off to the ladies and gentlemen. 6 steps down this lap. RCMB on his back door. Not quite close enough for the pass, but there you go. Let's him go. That's fantastic. That's great sportsmanship. We'd love to see that. That's brilliant. Shadow Stalker, loved it. That gap, 8 temps from Genio on the chalk. There's a 10th up on this lap, is the chalk. That's Genio is on 14.8 at the moment, 14.819, 114.834. That's still nearly 3 tenths of a second off RCMB's fastest lap. 15.3 seconds. Do catch these pit. Can't see it happening myself. They seem to be in a world of their own. Being dragged around the chalk. Don't know if that's a glimpse of the sun on the front of the chalk car or is Goodwood and Genio the lights. A bit of lag going through there. It was on iRacing the other day, his car was in front of me, like, he was bouncing around, I mean literally bouncing, up and down, bloody down. It was wrecking the spoiling, absolutely wrecking. And then it just disappeared. With about 2 laps to go, so I heard it quit. It's the sort of thing where bouncing up and down in the air and then you drive, you get lost sight of it, whether it comes down and crashing down on you. I've got another yellow flag for these two, so I don't know. One may never know. Chalk, half a second. Right on Genio's back door. As we're down to Woodcut. Good bit of slipstream here from the chalk. We're doing pretty good. Probably want to get the move done before we get to paddock. Not quite sure we will. 2 milliseconds up. Here's Jay. Not quite close enough to get the move done yet. We'll get for our survive paddock, get a good one out of here. Oh, Jay got it wrong on the exit of paddock. That's just going to give Joe Paul again first. Oh, run wide out of paddock, got on the grass. No favours, 7 tenths of a second now, and he still pulled a second over RCMB. That was 16. He's pulled 10 seconds over Aldo, who's going to be running in 4th, who runs on the grass. And where is, meaning lap 8 here, because she was catching at a fair rate of knots. Due to Aldo going wide, that gap has come down from 5 seconds to 1.9, 1.8, 1.5. Might give her the impetus to push on. Be a bit closer. Be a good win to follow as well with that, if you don't get it wrong. Wouldn't be a bad one at all. 1.4. Not afraid to make a move either. Heading to St Mary's. She's going to do it on RCMBE. 0.6. Aldo just found a bit of a groove. Pushing it. Oh, another fantastic save from Meaning that play there, but that's going to bring Big Frank right into play. 6 tenths, under half a second. Big Frank does well, a bit of Goodwood. Pulls out right out the slip very late, a bit of door banging, not sure it's warranted, but yep, surrendered the place. Well done, Meaning lap 8. That was very good. Very good. Just clipped in, forced him wide. Unfortunate. It turned out to be a good little battle that, but yeah. We don't do push to pass. Allowed. Only one you're allowed to door rub in is in touring cars. Probably got to be literally side by side door rub. Can't be on the rear quarter or your front quarter on their rear quarter like that. You've literally got to be side by side. So if you was looking through your passenger mirror, you'd see the driver. That's how side by side you got to be when you're allowed to do a bit of door rubbing. I mean, I'll allow it. It's in the rules. If you want a door rub, a little lean on. You know what I mean? A little lean on. The Big Frank up to 5th place, 4.9 and 4.8 off the back of Aldo with 4 minutes left to go. What about these pair here? George pulled that gap out to 1.8 over Genio, who led the majority of this race, but went wide out of paddock. And Chalk got the drive out of paddock. And that's sitting on a fastest lap of a 1:14.389. Stolen RCMB's fastest lap. Oh. But no slouch is the Chalk. Neither is this guy. He has got 3 minutes to go. Trying to claim his first place back. RCMBE, be happy with a podium finish. I dare say after his coming togethers and his little excursion himself, I dare say he'll be proud to get 3rd place. 14 seconds over this guy here, the Flying Scotsman, the man with many names. The MK Aldo in 4th. Big Frank up to 5th, he's in the top 5. With all the points coming his way as well. Me in lap 8, down to 6. Paddle Shifter still in 7th. Shadow Stalker still in 8th. We have lost the RG Joystick. Where's Joystick then? Not in the pits. The one may never know. No static car on the pit lane paddock. Most Joystick in the position, 8th place. Take it where you can, innit? Who don't love a freebie? Looks like Chalk's getting a freebie, and Genio has had an excursion. That gap within 7.2 seconds, and RCMB has brought that gap down as well with that excursion to 11.2 with 2 minutes left to go of this race. 14.548 for RCMB and Genio. Their excursion in that McLaren. Be happy to hang on 2nd place. And we might track down 1st. George's got a bit of fresh air. Shadow Stalker crosses through paddock. We've got one more lap. There's a paddle shifter as well. It's not been too bad. I don't think it's been too bad. Been a couple of exciting excursions. I've seen Meaning lap 8, new to the league, putting a few moves on some of the big boys as well. Not afraid to have a go. Definitely not. Up quarter as well. Wow. Well, race 2 will be interesting. See how these boys can fight their way through the back of the pack. Genie, I think, is leading the Top Touring Car Drivers' Championship as well with Team Renault in the constructors as well, manufacturers. There's only, they did Fuji last week. I've got post-race comps to come for that, and I've got a table to do, so can't wait to see how that panned out. I haven't seen the results yet, but I know he was leading the table by 40 points, and we shall see. His teammate is actually the chalk in the trophy as well, which is meant to be a Laguna, but obviously there's no Renault Laguna on GT7, so yeah, the Laguna wrap on the trophy. It's the final lap. That is it. Paddle Shifters finished in 7th place. Jocks took a victory here, pole and a victory, and Genium will come up to take 2nd place. As slow as you like. There you go. Power slide, style points, love it. You get 2 style points. RCMBE will come home and take a podium and finish in 3rd place. Good result considering the kerfuffle he's been in. DMK Aldo, barring any mistakes, will come home and take 4th place. Not sure why we've got yellow flags, unless that was for the power slide from Genio. 4th place for Aldo. Congratulations to you, my friend. Big Frank has got meaning lap 8, barraging him down there for 5th and 6th. But he will hang on for 5th place with Big Frank. Meaning lap 8 is finishing 6th. Shadow Stalker will come home in 8th place. That was race 1. Got it all again to do. Some will be hoping for better. It is a tight technical, well, it's not tight and technical, but it is a fast flowing circuit, and one mistake and you're off. And it is the Grand Cannon for the chalk. Where was it? Pole position, clean race, and a victory. That is the Grand Cannon. Or in the Premier League, as we used to call it, was an hat-trick. Congratulations to the chalk. Congratulations indeed. We don't know what happened to the Joyce. Don't know where the Joyce went. It's still in the lobby anyway, probably return for race 2. But that result goes down as a DNF as it was less than the half race distance. DMK Chalk 12 saying that was a good race. Damn you fast. Let me know, he's talking about the Jahino. Gotta be. The only one he's seen. Race 2. You're slow. RCMV chucking in a firework. You're slow. Meaning lap 8. Good race, guys. I loved it. Was a good race. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's take a breather. As you do. RCMV's got a magic car. It's invisible. Under blue sheets. Can't see it. Like I say, if you want to get involved in any of these races, it's never too late to join the league, whether it's halfway through or last race of the season. Get over to DK10 Sim Community Gaming page. Follow the page, like the page, do what you want to the page, but don't discriminate it. Get on the events page. That's where you want to be to find all the leagues. Tomorrow night, GR86s, one make, up and in at Dragon Trail Gardens. It's on your left. Dragon Trail Gardens will be good. Some GT Sports, our retro theme night, and our retro theme night continues on a Wednesday with the RSRs. Martin J09 won the RSRs on GT Sports. Man with a legend. We have Martin J09 in next gen as well. He won the Trophy League by a comfortable margin. I helped him out at Suzuka, as you do. You know. It was the new wheel, it's what it was. I brought a new wheel. I upgraded from a 29 to a 923, and I took pole position, and then Martin says Kev's got a new wheel, and Jack went, yeah, I did hear something about that. and then I messed it up. Lap 2, decided to go out at the first corner and take everybody with me. Yeah. But then it was reverse grid, and then Martin JL09 come chasing freaking Suburtus for so many laps. Yeah, it was really good to watch. Watch back at least. Eugenio putting in some practice. It will ruin the chances that he had to take this victory this evening, the first one especially. But cost him coming through paddock. Change gear at 50% revs, says Eugenio. I don't know, I didn't really like this car. I don't like the car I drive for JB Broadcasting in the AMG, but the front end of it is so heavy. Like I've got an elephant on the front of the wheels. Yeah, tight technical corners, it just doesn't go. Just doesn't work. But yeah, big fun. I think we've got 2 races left. I think we've got Golda, Holy Card, I think. Not sure. I know about his Holder, I practice him fully. All to do again. All to do again for this lot. But it was Chalky 12, took a victory. Big Frank got into the top 5. RCMB finished in 3rd place. DMK Aldo as well. Don't know if you see him down in order, but he finished 4th. It just proves that the drivers growing into their own, getting quicker each time, learning off other drivers, watching the drivers in front of you, where they're braking, where they're turning, things like that. Every little thing like that helps. It does. My nan's quicker than you. Oh, see the banter of these lot are just absolutely fantastic. I love the banter. It's freaking brilliant. My nan's quicker than you and she's dead. Oh dear me. These are savage, aren't they? These are really brilliant. And it is just pure friendly banter. What it's like, these are absolutely nuts. Nobody's been in the steward's office for a very, 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 very long time. Is there a race 2? Yes, there is a race 2. We'll be starting shortly. That went pretty quick, if I'm honest. It went pretty quick. Gotta say, what does it sound like? Does it sound alright? I ain't changed anything. Alan Thompson liked the stream. Thank you very much, brother. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I haven't changed the sound settings from the iRacing. I just left it normal, so I don't know what it sounds like. So obviously I've got the speakers turned down low. I'm in polite. You're Group 3 double champ. You need to step it up, bro. That's what you need to do. Step it up. It's only a Group 4. Come on, step it up. Get it going. Oh, that was wobbly. F1 Piss Vision. And the eyes went on pedestals. Yeah. Alright, with that. On 16.8. Well, I couldn't drive without view, could you? No. I hope he's not driving in car view because you wouldn't see none of the left-hand side of the circuit, would you? Jesus. Now, I know you can play this game in VR and it's meant to be absolutely brilliant in VR. Never tried it in VR. Never got VR in the first time. Got VR for the PC and do iRacing. That is really good. If you're in the Denali in the 12. I want the air blowers from the sim. That's what I want. Taking a break. RCMD getting in some track time as well before race 2. We're wanting better. Draw, not really sure. He needs the practice, but I think he just needs to find pace. Try and stay away from Gino if he can and find as well through the field. And we just jump on board with Shadow Stalker as he says hello to the camera crew just up there behind the A-Bales. Everybody else is in the pits. Biden there, Dan. 148. from the chalk. Let's practice. And it's 2 tenths up this lap. Off second there, RCMB as it stands, and it's tracking up at the moment, coming through St Mary's, down towards Levant. I used to rate this track in the minis, maybe other minis, newer shape minis. Used to hate it, used to chew my tyres up so bad. I wonder what a Formula 1 car would be like there. I would imagine it would be ridiculously hard getting it through paddock. Because clip a ring mirror like that, or running wide in a Formula 1 car, not going to do you any favours. As he comes in with a 169, 114.5 for the chalk, 115.2 for RCMBE. Dino is 1.5 off the back. In practice for race 2. Looking over the signs. I'm sure we'll get the sign man out and we'll replace that for race 1 and race 2. This man will be open for better race 2 as well. A couple of excursions. Meaning lap 8, very impressive drive. Some fantastic saves as well by Meaning lap 8, got to be said. Have to let me know if you race on pad or you're on a wheel, because them saves were fantastic. I will be keeping my eye on you. If you want to sign for United, Nantic Hayes left. Don't know what his goalkeeper's like we brought, but he was giving Harry Maguire an absolute ass whoop. Pour him a new one against Madrid. Pour him a new one. For making a mistake, which was pretty cool. Be like a goalkeeper that would tell you defence a new one. But it's Harry Maguire, isn't it? So I think Crawford was a telling new one, to be honest. Let's see. What time's the race started? 10 minutes into this practice session, or we're waiting on someone, or have I missed the start and we're actually racing? But if it is, these two are back to front, and these three are going to be bothered. All in the pits. Ah, they're in corned beef sandwiches. Who's left? Where's Joe's Genie? If he joins. That's what we've got next week. It's just come into my sporran. The SR3s, the Radicals, are next week. It is the Rads next week. That will be fun. That will be fun. As light as you like, rapid. Absolutely rapid with the Radicals. They will be good next week around here. Really good. And that's how ungood you can get it into turn 1. Into Madrick, and that wasn't very Madrick at all. Chalk still behind RCMB here, going quicker as well. RCMB, Chalk must be something quicker. Stuck in the 115s now. Now he's behind RCMB. He's kicking up the dirt in front. Trying to put off the Chalk. Must think it's Mario Kart. Just kick up as much as we can. There's a little pirouette and on she goes. Look at that, you love it. Another good save. Had the caught that. Genia is back in the room. So, place your bets. Who's it going to be? Race 2. Faster boys are starting from the back of the grid. Sure, because one mistake can cost anybody around here, and we've seen it. It cost Eno the victory on the exit of paddock with a couple of laps to go. lose all momentum leading you down paddock straight down towards Madrid. So after that, just going to pull out attempts all over the place. And the recovery time of a couple of laps to go is not fantastic. There you go. Dino pops himself into third, pops himself off the track. A little pirouette. 1.8 off the lead. Practice. Alright, while we're waiting, I'm going to look to the habit that way. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, nothing. Just in time by the looks of it. That's why it's changed the room settings. Can we go, please? Early start in the morning. I think I was waiting for the Joyce. Bloody Joyce has left the room. Not quite sure what that's about. I've got an early start in the morning all week. 6 hour stint in the morning from 5 till 11. It don't sound long, but when you've got to get up at 3:30, get yourself showered, get yourself sorted out with breakfast, have a coffee, sit there moaning about why you've got up early in the morning. Turns out to be a long day. It does. But I'm looking forward. I've got 3 weeks off after this week. Well, I'll say 3 weeks off. Apparently I've got to go into work one day to break up a 10-day cycle because I don't allow you to have more than 10 days off in a row. But yeah. Get back off my jollies next Saturday. As I go this Saturday, so the next Saturday. As I get back Sunday, I've got a football match. We've got a first pre-season friendly against Baseford Colliers. Looking forward to that. I'll go work Tuesday after recovery. Because we go to the pub after football and ruin everything. Oi, says Oliver Chalk, who took the maiden victory in race 1. How are we doing, Chalky boy? How are you, my friend? Hope you are well. Thank you for the like, Mr. Chalk. Hope you do well from the back of the grid in race 2. Really hope you do well. Genio gave you a run for your money there, son. Made that little mistake coming out of paddock, which gave you the victory. Is the car hard to drive around here? To some it looks a bit of an handful, but Genio is saying you got to downshift and change gears at 50%. I've seen him still making a few. Running it very tight. No quarter given going through paddock. Runs wide again, kicks up the grass and around your end. Like that. We're just waiting on Aldo to start the sesh. He's already changed the settings, so RCMB is a little excursion as well. Well, we'll practice, might as well say hello to the fans, eh? Why not? It's a pretty nice livery, that one is RCMB. Already said. Club 100 machine. And the demon tweets on the back. I think Joyce has left the room. I think Joyce got to be up early in the morning. So I think he's called it a night. Fuck's sake, is everyone's in here, bud? Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. Everyone's in here, son. Knew how the DSC roll. Yeah, we're just missing D10. That's what we're missing. Yeah, he's on that freaking train job, isn't he, though? So, yeah. Now D10 does a bit of GT7 as well when he's got time, but it's Mr. D10 Piper for those that been commenting on Facebook. Yeah, I can see you commenting on here, bro. Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. If you're on Twitch as well, it'll come up on it. I've got the multi-stream channel. Yeah, I can still see your chats, bro. So, race 2. Get all these up fairly quickly. Shadow Stalker will start on pole position for paddle shifter, meaning lap 8. Then I'll call her in 4th. Aldo will start 5th. RCMB 6th. Genio 7th. Chalky 8th. And Joyce has gone in bed. And we're away. Flag is down. The lights are out. Get with paddle shifter. As you're going side by side with meaning lap 8 into turn 1. Oh, a little bit of a love tap there with meaning lap 8. But Shadow Stalker will hang on just to 2nd place as Aldo moves up to 3rd. RCMB already up to 4th place and got 3 wide into St Mary's would not work for those. Would really not work. Shadow Stalker just jittering about there. Trying to stay out of the way. Going around and off track. That is 2 Mercs off. That is Aldo. Oh, clipping Genio and around they go. That has done them no favours at all. The meaning lap 8 has got RCMBE and Chalk from the back of the grid up to 3rd. While everybody else short themselves out. Paddle shifters up to 4th. Big Frank up to 5th. Aldo down to 6th. Genio up to 7th. Well done, Aldo. Let him back through then. Hasn't made a mistake. Lets him go. The Shadow Stalker is just 1.9 off the back of Aldo. 1.8 after a little excursion at St Mary's. But RCMB, we didn't see it, but they've all got past meaning lap 8 through paddock. Read them out then, Miss Ashley. I didn't read them out, bros. And if you play the stream back, then you'll see that I didn't read them out because it was on about Shadow Stalker and all that. And I said that when Jack commentated on Shadow Stalker as Chalk, he's just having a look at RCMBE heading up towards St Mary's. Yeah, I was saying when Jack used to commentate on Shadow Stalker, every time he went to the camera on Shadow Stalker, he'd have a good clean couple of corners, then he'd be off on one of them. He like was voodooed him. Yeah, or do a little power slide or something. It was, yeah. I still watch some of them trophy races. There's only a select few that I watch though. But, just to pass the time on, you know what I mean? But I've got to say, JP Broadcasting, so his commentating's fantastic. Really is commentating, really good. Now, RCMB first, and he's got the Chalk to try and fend off for the best part of 18 minutes. Meaning lap 8 is in 3rd place. Was leading the way for a lap or 2. But then Chalk and RCMB said we'll have a bit of that. And see if she can stay on the podium. Got 2.2 seconds to paddle shifter in 4th place. We've got 7 seconds faster. Genio had a bit of contact with DMK. Aldo's currently running in 5th place. As Aldo's running in 6th. Shadow Stalker is in 7th. Old Crawler down to 8th. Was running 5th. Not quite sure what happened to Big Frank. There's only 3.5 off the back of Shadow Stalker. Once Big Frank gets his teeth in around here. You did it about when Saturday. Now looking on here, you should put also you can't be a champion unless you finish in different things. Hey, you You're trying to confuse me now, aren't you? Because I did the one where he said there's a few old names there I recognise. I went, yeah, they're from Next Gen, and we did a race to win the trophies. And to be fair, every time I heard Jack Shot Crash, yeah, I did that one. Yeah. I haven't got the joke about Chalky Boy needing a snorkel because he lives in a fish tank. I haven't got that one. Going the gauntlet down to the boys on PC. Oh, right. I get it now. I get it. Also, you can't be a champ unless you do it in different sims. So, those of you who have got a PC, I was thinking about this actually the other night. You know, we do a 24-hour race. Right, I know Chalk only lives around the corner. Shane's got his rig anyway. Right, so there's a team of 3. You know, and I think Shane was on about doing the 24 hours of sport. I'm not sure. But RCMB is fending off the chalk like a trooper, and it's 4/10 of a second. The mini lap here dropped down by 6.4 seconds here in 3rd place. Paddle shift is only 3 off, and she's got Enio for company heading down towards paddock. Going to be very brave. Thought about it. Oh, his paddle shifter hits the wall there on the exit of paddock. Gino said thank you very much. We're up to 4th place. He's got 4.4 seconds to chase, and he has got 15 minutes to do it in. I dare say he's in with a chance. Notice to his YouTube streaming his wife. It's because I multi-stream, and I actually cancelled my membership to multi-stream for next year, so I'm only going to be doing it on Facebook next year. When my subscription runs out. Yeah. It's too much, bro. It's like 120 odd quid a year just to stream to 3 or 4 platforms. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No, not when I can save the money and buy myself a new set of picking a new wheel or something like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Who has just dropped a nugget? Somebody has gone. I think that's paddle shifter has disappeared, left the room as the fastest lap comes in from RCMB with 1:14.524. We've got 8/10 over the chalk. Mini lap 8 hanging on well here in 3rd place. I'll tell you, I've been very, very impressed with the drive of this guy. I've got 6 burgers to eat tonight, like. Your life is hard. I told you to save me one, bro. You'd have 5. You bring it down when you come. You bring me a burger down when you come. Dino got that gap down from 4.4. Like we said, it's down to 1.6. Aldo's 10.6 off the back of Enio. Old Crawler 6.4 off the back of Aldo. Shadow Stalk's only 12 seconds off the back of Old Crawler. And he's in 7th place. Not too bad at all, not too bad at all, but out of the front 2 getting on, it's still 4/10 of a second. Did you ever word with Kitty Cat anyway about coming down? Did you discuss it? Or do you don't see what my treacle's doing over August, and we'll sort a date out and we'll come up for the day? You have to let me know. 6/10 of a second, 10 seconds back to mini lap 8, and 9, it's just 1 second. 1 second is the gap. Genio has got a little bit between his teeth. And we're pushing on. 8 minutes in, we've got 12 minutes left to go at this race. Hasn't been too bad, to be fair. Wait till the Group 3s come around here. Wait till the Radicals next week come around here. It's going to be fantastic. This is the DSC's version of the Goodwood Festival. We did the 65 minis last week. We've got the Group 4 McLaren 650S's this week. Next week is the SR3 Radicals, like I said. Then I think it is the Group 3 Mustangs, which is a clone for V8 League, which is starting pretty soon. Then we've got the American Muscle Car to come, and then we're going to finish on the, what we call it, the Urby, the VW Beetle 1200. It's going to be really good. Will be really good. And then we'll put another league on. Like you do. Every 6 weeks we run new leagues. That should be pretty cool. My turn to make the trick. Car past its MOT today. Happy days. 88's travelling, but I love getting away from it. It's not far, bro. It's what is it? 158, 156 mile. As the crow flies. I went M1, M62, A1 up to yours. So yeah, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't a bad drive to be fair. But yeah, 2 hour, 2 and a bit hour, something like that. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'd do it again. Still, Genio got that move done. I was gabbing and reading. We missed the move. Very unprofessional, Mr. Randall. Now Genio up to third, 11.8. 10 and a bit minutes to go. I wouldn't rule it out. He's already pulled 1.4 over meaning lap 8. He's got 18 seconds over Big Frank, who's in the top 5 again. Aldo 5.6 off the back of Big Frank. Shadow Stalker 19.9 off the back of Aldo. And RCMBE has just done the chalk, as he's made a mistake in paddock again. Paddock's becoming the new chicane of death here at Goodwood. I used to call it chicane of death on the seaside, Dragon Trail Road, the seaside. Used to be called the Weepot. Guaranteed somebody was going to get murdered through there. Going to get murdered. And that gap from Genio to chalk is now 2.3. And it's 2.8 to meaning lap 8. Any more mistakes, the top 3 could change. Top 3 could change just like that. And he's flying. It's a purple sector from Genio. Told you this guy was quick. Once he gets to bitted, turns a car, gets his groove in the circuit, he will be mincing you down. And it's 2 seconds dead. Pulled 1.1 over meaning lap 8. Who has made some phenomenal saves in that car this evening. Been absolutely fantastic. 2 seconds dead still. You can see his prey in front. But we'll probably be sat there going, where did you come from? Because I did that to... Who did I do that to the other day? Ryan. When we was in the GT4s. I had... No, we weren't. It was in the Porsches, weren't we? The 911 GT3s, yeah. They had some mad circuit. I had about a 6-second lead, then next thing I know Ryan was up my ass. I was like, where did you come from? Yeah. It's about the same as a trip that Kate and the kids from right in the Sands used to go there and I'd go there. Oh, was that there and back, was it? When I had my Insignia VX Arbor, it cost me 100 quid to go Skeg and back. And what Skeg, from Nottingham to Skeg is what, 83 mile? 83, 86 miles, something like that. I think it cost me 100 quid when I had my Insignia. As much as I hated spending, Chalk has dropped a bollock. He is now down in 3rd place. And where's meaning lap 8? That gap grew very quick. I can assume she made a mistake herself. I'm assuming her name is Fiona, right? If that's right. I did see it pop up, but I don't want to say it's a she, she's a name. But yeah. Chalk. Down a 3rd, Genio will say thank you very much. Now, he will be wishing. Oh, CMBE might make a mistake. I don't want to turn into a voodooist here, but he is 12 seconds down the road. And Genio is just cleaning up shop. He's in 2nd place. Chalk down the order 5 seconds. With 17 minutes on the clock to go. And he's only got 3.8 over meaning lap 8. We've got 18 seconds now over Big Frank. We're rounding out the top 5. 4.9 to DMK Aldo. Shadow Stalker's 39 seconds down the road with 38. Keep going, Shadow. Let's keep going. Never surrender. You never know what will happen. Oh, 80 there and 80. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, no, that sounds more like it, bro. Literally sounds more like it. Yeah, VXRs are so nice, but so freaking expensively cheap, aren't they? Expensive on fuel and cheap everywhere else. Absolutely bonkers. I bought mine though when I just started driving, and it had to insure that car was like £2.5 grand a year when I first bought it. First car I ever got from the showroom did 800. I'd say it was second hand when I brought it. It did 850 miles on the dial. That was it. Yeah, I think I paid about 25.5 grand for it. Yeah. Then after I got it, I was like, I could see why he sold it. But you know what? I missed that car terribly. It was really nice. Ardent blue, limited edition alloys. Everything was, oh, it was amazing, and it made a fucking racket. Not like yours though, bro. I didn't have it all. Didn't have none of that, and then. Yeah, I wish I did. Would have been amazing. Chalk, purple sector, 4.9, 4.8. The gap to Genio is the fight on with just under 6 minutes to go. He's got 11 seconds over meaning lap 8. He's in the top 4. He's got 12 over Frank. And Aldo Stalker still down the back there. RCMB comfortable in first and on the fastest lap as well. 1:14.524 was set on lap 5. Constantly in the 14s. Had a little 15 moment. I think he's just pacing himself. He's got nearly 13 seconds. There's no need to push on. Yeah, defensive defense. It's hard not to though, isn't it? It's hard not to. I was getting 19 miles to the gallon out of my car, bro. 19 miles to the gallon. Shocking. And the VRS that I've got now does 53 up to yours. 53, 54 miles to the gallon. On a full tank it holds 500 miles of diesel. Yeah. I had a lad in the Golf that overtaken a 1900. Yeah, I wouldn't let a little Golf do me either, but if I was in a freaking VXR. Genio comes in like that. Fastest lap, 1:14.4. That gap still 13 seconds. Pulled 5 on the chalk. Who has got a personal best of a 1:14.916 by the looks of it. Work to do, chalk. 4 minutes to go. Work to do. You need a minute a lap. Got meaning lap 8 and 4th. Very impressive drive. Very impressive drive. 14 seconds to the chalk. Must have had a little moment. Big Frank. Now 11 seconds. Aldo 3.5. Tyres are warm. Cars are hot. Grooving the circuit. Let's go. Can Aldo get another spot before the time runs out? 4 minutes. Aldo Stalker in 7th place. Rounding out the points for this evening. Couple of DNFs. You know, but it is what it is. We expect it. It's pretty late night some nights, but for others, we'll have to get up early in the morning. It is what it is. And a man, stay tuned. RCMBE. Let's go. Chalks up race 1. RCMB looking like he's going to take race 2. Did get most improved driver last year, did RCMB. He deserves it as well. Like I said, he should race down the back. Found a groove, found pace following other drivers. Like I say, DDO Atalad, Genio, Chalk, Aldo, drivers like that. Who are no slouches, by the way. They are quick drivers. This just shows you what you can learn from other drivers when you're beating them by 12.5 seconds. So, a couple of mistakes. They did start from the back of the grid as well. So, kicking up the dirt there again is Genio. The chopper cam just flies over the top there. That gap still 5 seconds from Chalk. Won't be a bad result. A first and a third. We'll do his table positioning any arm at all. Meaning lap 8 will be in the mix of the table as well, I dare say. There are a couple of top 5 finishes. You see the E-Taste coming off that car. That's how hard it is. The gap up now again. Back up to 12 seconds. Managing that gap between himself and Aldo is Big Frank, aka the old crawler. Now 3.5. Aldo was hoping for better, he said in the chat. He's going to push on and try his best. I think we'll have to wait till next week to see that. 2 tenths up though, personal best on this lap for Aldo. Aldo still got fresh air all the way around. 7th place. Well, we haven't really got a fight on our hands at the moment. Everyone is pretty spread. I think this could be the finishing positions for those. And this could be the last lap for some as well, because we're on 19:20 in. We shall see. Just coming round the vamp now. I don't think we'll get across the line for another lap. Gino's 12.5 behind. Chalk's 8. No. No, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be it. Gino went 44. Fastest lap. 7 MPG when the boot so it was dead on the 174. Wow. It is the final lap. Like I said, I called it. Congratulations, RCMBE taking round 2 of the Goodwood Festival and race 2 victory this evening. Congratulations to you, my friend, in the Club 100 machine. We love it. And the other Club 100 machine is Gino coming on in 2nd place. Not a bad charge from Gino, not a bad charge indeed. Right down the order as well. Chalk ruined, he'll be wooing that mistake. Was sitting pretty in 2nd. Finishes on the podium in 3rd place. Meaning lap 8. But ooh, another great save. Another great save. Shadow Stalker finishes in 7th place. Meaning lap 8. Just showing us how the power slider McLaren 650S across the line in 4th place. Congratulations to you, Big Frank and Aldo. They're a little coming together here. Big Frank will hang on and take 5th place. Fantastic race, Big Frank and Aldo. We'll round that out in 6th. Well, that was the 2nd part. The 3rd part next week is the SRL, SRL or SR3s. So I'm trying to read as I'm talking. Can't do both. You know, men can't multitask. But yeah, it's the SR3 Radicals next week, the same time. Now there will be no live comms next week because I'm off on my jollies. So there'll be post race comms. I'll have a lot to catch up on when I get back So make sure you save all the replays, and I will get them done. And we'll get the replays done when I get back. I've got commentaries to do for the Toka Touring cars in the week. I've got the tables to do for that as well. But tomorrow night sees the GR86s on a retro night. That's on GT Sport. And then on Wednesday night we have got the RSRs on a retro night on GT Sport as well. Then we're back on Sunday for the final round at Brands Hatch GP on GT7 for the DSC Toka Touring Cars Rebirth. And tomorrow night is the iRacing 911 GT3 League, hosted by Mike JL09, who is in the chat, Mr. Notorious himself. So get on Discord, go on to Tanzo, wherever it's posted, it is on there. If you want to get involved, get involved. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. Not asked. Not asked. Oh yeah, that was good. It was pretty good. I enjoyed that. And now I have got to love and leave you because I have got to be up early in the morning. So watch this space for the touring car chat. That will be coming up soon. And then we've got a midweek report and a little bit of a catch up to do as well before I go on my jollies, just to let everyone know what the crack is. So yeah. Thank you for the banter, Mr. Mike JL09 and everyone nipping in. Let's go for the Porsche. Why not? Let's go. I think you won that season, didn't you, Martin, in the RSRs last time on GT Sport? That was a good league, that. I think we was all in that, weren't we? No, me, you, I think me, you, and Ryan was. I'm sure it was. Who made them? Who made them? I don't even know where the replays to them are. I don't know who did the comms for that. Was that? Yeah, easy, not easy, easy. I think D4TC did all the comms for that, didn't he? There's only a few now he's got on his channel. And I do miss D4. He was a good commentator. He was very good. I had Ryan on me Asset Suzuka with 1 point. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was quick dodge on GT. When he got his head in the game, he was quick. I used to think I was quick until I come and join Next Gen. I seen you, D10 and freaking Ryan and Snab and good knows everybody else freaking racing. Like, Jesus Christ, I was standing a chance. Now my first race around Fuji, I was like, oh God, I look like an headless chicken. I look like a right idiot. But I didn't finish last, that was the main thing. Yeah, didn't finish last. That was the main thing. And then I think after that we went to Willow after a week's training. Yeah. Rosamond, yeah. Yep. Was a great league, the RSL. It was really good. But anyway, I'm off. Thank you for joining me this evening, everybody. Really do appreciate it. And for those that liked and subscribed, thank you very much. Do appreciate that as well. Show some love to the boys. And we've got iRacing comps to do as well. Got to tweak a few things on the Streamlabs to get that one sorted out, but we'll get that one sorted out. Road America, I believe we've got that one coming up. 1 point in it between Martin JL09 and Ryan for the RSR League, and Martin won by a point. By a point. So yeah, phenomenal. Phenomenal. But I'm out of here, having DK10. Have a good evening. Peace.